Hello, beautiful souls. My name is Cheryl. Welcome to my channel, Starseed Healing. Sorry for any background noise, guys. There is construction going on outside. I have such an amazing message and channeling for you all. I was making some soap to use as a detergent for my clothes. And as I went to take the soap, I found this card on its own, laying there. And I knew that my tarot deck was in this pocket here because I took it with me somewhere, and so this card fell out a few days ago and I didn't even realize, and today I saw it and I realized that it's a message for you all. We are coming into an energy of independence, of stability, of also feeling more secure with our choices, with the changes that are happening in our lives. And I feel like the way that is going to show up for you in your life is going to start by feeling. So you're going to start noticing a feeling of security within yourself, but it's going to be very short-lived. It's like just gonna be glimpses into your life of like, oh wow, I made this work. Oh wow, I feel this way. Oh wow, this happened. I made that change. I'm seeing this change. And it's going to be like little glimpses of security, faith, hope, and security within yourself. You're going to be feeling more independent. And what's going to happen in a few weeks is that feeling is going to be shown to you in the reality. I feel like a lot of you have been seeing glimpses of this in your physical life, but I feel that most of you haven't. And so what's gonna happen now is all the collective, it's gonna happen like a collective shift. We're all gonna feel more like grounded because we have pentacles. Pentacles are earth energy, more grounded energy. And so it's bringing in the material stuff and your manifestations into the physical. So whatever you've been working for, even though it might show up in a different way, you're still getting exactly what you need at this time. And we do have a bird here, which to me represents freedom. But here the bird is so calm. You see that? It's like you know within you that you are free. You're not searching for that freedom anymore. Like, you're not searching for that home that gives you freedom, for that person that gives you freedom, for traveling that gives you freedom, that job, the money. You know that freedom is within you. And it's like as they're banging, it's like the universe has been banging this into your reality. And you're finally now accepting it and realizing it that, hey, I am free. Nothing in the material can give me the freedom that I can feel inside. Yes, material stuff gives us freedom to move and to do certain things in our lives. But sometimes we get to do the things that we've always wanted and still we don't feel free. Still we don't feel that happiness that we thought that we would feel. Because that can only be inside of you. And as cliche as that may sound, it's real, it's true. Because people look for relationships to make them happy, a job, a career, a situation, a holiday, vacation, a hobby, whatever it is. But nothing lasts forever. Everything, and not everything goes our way. So there's always going to be a push and pull energy in something. And so when you accept that something is as it is, and you accept yourself as it is and your life as it is, and you keep making the changes necessary, that's how you feel the peace within. That's how you feel the freedom within. And that's when you get that independence, that wherever you are, whatever you're going through, you're good. It doesn't matter how much you have or how much you are creating. What matters is, what do you feel? What do you know with yourself? Where are you with yourself? And I feel like in the next coming weeks, this is really going to be shown in the collective that people are not going to really be stuck in the material stuff and really go inwards. And by doing that without realizing, that's what's going to create the manifestations coming into your reality. How amazing is that? Let's get some clarification. And we did have this coming in reverse when I picked it up. So it's like upright, whoops, and it fell. Oh, we have the chariot. Okay, a lot of messages here. So let's start with this. We have the 7 of Pentacles. This is the 9 of Pentacles. So you were in this energy of working, and waiting. And you were bored because you're like, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of doing all this stuff and nothing seems to budge. You see change, you feel a bit good, and then it's like, back to square one. And it's like there's always something that needs to be done more. And obviously that's life, that's the journey. But it feels like you always had to sacrifice something for something to be. It's like you have to remove a pentacle to put this pentacle here in this bush. It's like it doesn't matter how much you work, there's always something that is lost in the process. But it being in reverse, it means that no more waiting, no more being bored. Everything is starting to finally move. The cycle is moving again. And we have the chariot to confirm that. Chariot means ongoing flow, non-stop, being in power. See? Wow, this to me shows masculine and feminine energy aligning, you see? Masculine in its power, feminine in its power, working together. And look, both of them, even though the energy is really flowing and moving, both of them are just standing. Because they know that all the work that they've done, it's gonna be repaid. It's all coming back to them. Everything that they've ever gave, energy, money, love, time, it's all coming back to them. It doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that you are not meant to do anything and you're not meant to take action, but you have that security within, that knowing within that it's all coming to you. And your life is changing to such a different level, a different frequency that you have been living. But without those lessons, without those challenges, you wouldn't be able to have gotten here. Look at the power. Oh, and I realized when I found the card, I got the channeling, like the song in my head of Little Mix, The Power. Go listen to that. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's a more feminine song, but it just represents the feminine energy rising up. And as you all know, all males and females in this world have masculine and feminine energy within. And this is just showing the balance that's happening. It makes me so happy. And look at that growth. Like, look at that fruit, that fruition there. There's nothing else that she needs, and there is nothing else that he needs. You see, it's like the material and the spiritual. The material and the cosmos. Oh, I love that. This feels like the physical and consciousness working together. It's like your body, your soul just merging together and getting-ish done. I'm so happy. And that song, the Little Mix, they just, I keep hearing, you got the power, do-do-do. And that's exactly what it is no matter what's going on, you're finding that power within you to make it through. Nothing is ever gonna be so easy, but the difference is how you handle it, how you perceive it, and learning to be an observer instead of just lashing out and reacting. Oh. Grounding. Oh my God. Surrendering to the journey and protected by angels. Wow. As I held this card, I feel light language coming through. So take a deep breath, please. Hold it and allow this transmission to fully ignite you. Ronde ai sente ki ai siandie shua sia. Tene siania niua neo. Birds are singing along. Tu es shaire senia taire tua sante. Teki asantere sheas. De arua sandere ki arua san. Rua. Te asrunietar siantrantia san. That security that you have been searching so long for, that protection, that love, that care is right there. Right there. Rua siante ke asiunte shan. Ruatayu, ratayu sayu ayu. Reatayu sayu. You are guided. You are guided. You are guided. You are protected. You are loved. How can you even doubt that? There's no doubt about that. Angels are with you. Your guides are with you. Your loved ones are with you. Your higher self is always there. Source, God, the universe. It's always there because they live within you. They are you. You are them. You are cherished by angels. Yes, you definitely are. You might be seeing a lot of white feathers lately. That's just a confirmation for you that, hey, you beautiful soul, you are not alone and you got this. Even if you are alone in your physical reality, you're not alone. There are so many levels to you and to life that you still have to figure out, that it still has to come into your sight. It's like you have no idea. It can only get better. And here I see there's a purple crystal, which to me is amethyst. And amethyst is all about consciousness. And look at the purple. It's all about opening up your feminine energy, your spirituality, knowing that you are not just here to suffer. It's not even suffering. Those are lessons. When you feel anxiety, your body is getting excited. It's getting excited for the new. It's getting excited for you to move out of any shitty situation that you have been allowing yourself to be in. It's time to move on. It's time to break free. And then you realize, but wait, I've been free all along. It's that feeling within, that knowing within, that you have been free. You just did not see it that way. And look at the boat traveling. You're traveling to new heights in here, in here, in here. And that's what's going to lead you to new opportunities in the physical. Look at that light. You're being guided by angels. You're being guided by your intuition. Trust it, allow it. And look at the water. It's so calm. Doesn't have to be so dramatic. Nothing has to be so traumatic and dramatic. Allow yourself to be calm. Allow yourself to just release, let go, surrender. Release control. You are being guided, so let yourself be guided. Do not fight it. And that's what brings in grounding. Trust, knowing that it's all gonna be good. You're good. You trust yourself. You trust the decisions that you make. And also, you trust the information that comes through. We all have a filter. So a lot of information nonstop comes our way, and that's why we feel drained at times. People talk about it as negative and bad energy, but I don't believe in that, anymore, because there's no negative or bad energy. When I use those words on this channel is because that's how people perceive it, so it makes more sense to them. But how I see it is just heavy energy, stagnant energy that just needs to be shaken up, that needs to be moved and turned. And that's how you find the grounding, because Everything that builds up needs to be released with anything. If it's nature, if it's the body, whatever it is. If it gets too heavy, there's, the foundation of it may crumble. And so you have to find whatever gets you that grounding within. If it's in the material, if it's like meditating, whatever gives you that grounding, if it's reading, if it's studying, whatever gives you that grounded energy, it's time for you to practice that more and more. And look at this. This makes so much sense. You see the synchronicities? The woman and the bird. It's like here she's standing in her power, and here she's just relaxed, letting it come to her, letting it come to you. You know everything's being sent your way. It's like outside, you look like this powerful being, and inside you're just, you are the true essence of power. Some of you may feel like you're lazy or you're not doing enough or you're not good enough, but you are. It's embodying these two energies together, and that's what brings in the flow and also the grounding. And here we have go deep, explore your roots. Yeah. And if you are able to go in nature and hug a tree or just relax by a tree this way, you will really feel the energies. You'll really feel the groundedness. Like, I love going barefoot in nature. And if you can't be barefoot, just imagine when you're touching your feet on the ground, imagine roots coming out of your body and it just stabilizing you, firming you, ready for any storm that is coming your way. Because in reality, as I explained before, they aren't storms to break you. They are storms to elevate you, to open you up, and to show you how strong you are, that you can get anywhere that you want to go. Look at that. And I just realized there's a snail here. You don't need to be going 100 miles per hour to get things done. And things don't need to be happening at a certain pace for you to feel good enough, for you to feel accomplished. Things happen slowly because you are being prepared for what you have been working for. More information is coming in. More energies are being prepared. You are being prepared. More lessons, more karma is being cleared. There is so many details that you may not even understand that everything needs to happen together, and everything fits. And when everything fits, boom, there's your manifestation. And you don't want to not be ready when your manifestation comes in. You want to have everything, like the information. You're not gonna have it all. You're not gonna figure it out all, because the manifestation needs to come in for you to actually experience it and then learn through that as well. But it's like studying for an exam. You study, you go take the exam, but when you're there, it's like it's real. And you are prepared, so you're ready for it, and you give it your all. That's it. It's the same way. We have to go through all these cycles for us to get there. But you don't need to suffer. You do not need to suffer. We suffer because we allow ourselves to stay in stagnant energy. And so by accepting that we are in stagnant energy and help ourselves to move through it, not escape it, not run away from it, but just be in it and then be like, okay, I got the lesson. It's time for me to move on, to make a change, to get this situation finally handled. Any guidance, please? Any less guidance? Okay. And look what pops up. Deep knowing. Just trust. And we have the 7. 7. Yep. It's all here. It's all here. It's all here. Trust yourself. Look at that owl. So many wisdom. And we have the full moon, which is coming up really soon. So again, closing out cycles, releasing, a time of just letting go, moving on. Look at that. Never-ending story. This is what we're letting go of. From this to this to this. Look at that. It all links together. You make the choice. Do you want to be in this energy or do you want to be in this energy? But you can't get here without realizing why you're here. Ending those cycles. Again, we have a 10, which means endings of cycles. Same as the full moon. Things also, this might be related to situations of the heart. Moving that energy and opening up to love again. New life. Yep. See? Reborn. Rebirth. Resurrection. That egg has been cracked. But it has been developing so slowly, and then boom, you're out into this new life. Into this new life. And I see 36, which is a 9. So I did get a message for September. A lot of us are going to experience a type of rebirth in September. As a collective, it's going to be a huge collective shift. And you're finally going to realize that, yeah, you've been in this like pressure cooker, and finally it's going to be like, pop! And you're like, oh, did this just open? Can I finally open this lid and come out? And yeah. And when you come out, you're going to be like, oh, it feels like I've been in a really heavy dream, but I finally have all the answers. I can finally move forward, and I'm going to learn more, and the answers are going to come in more and more with every step I take. New life, new perception, new perspective, a new dimension, a new level, new thought forms, new feelings, new knowings. Everything is just new, new, new. Even your past is going to surprise you. This is what I just felt I have to say to you. Whatever happened in your past that may be coming back is like resurfacing. It's going to surprise you, the new direction that it's going to take. So my guidance to you is trust your intuition, trust your knowing, and relax. Relax. Ua sente seri sia swante kai. Tua sandere shai dia sande kiasa. Your heart is opening for a reason. Let it open. I know it's hard, but it's fucking worth it. I love you. Tuante se shia sandegere. Sandegere, sandegere. You are you. Who are you? I love you. Thank you for being here. Take care. And namaste.